afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble abode.
Hey, this is my house.
I know that. Anyway, today we will be discussing the Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgo, and answering the many questions surrounding this event, like, where did it happen? When did it happen? Who was involved? And my personal favorite, who was the president?
Join us as we journey into the past and discover the major importance behind this foreign policy.
This event occurred during the Mexican-American War that took place between 1846 and 1848. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed on February 2nd, 1848, the day before my birthday 200 years prior. Well, more than 200.
Mary, we discussed this. You weren't going to make any puns.
That wasn't a pun.
I give up on you.
Would you mind telling us who was involved in the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, Stacy?
America and Mexico?
Specifics, if you please, Miss Jewel.
Well, on America's side, we had Nicholas Trist and Diplomat General Winfield Scott. Nicholas was the chief clerk of the state and representative of the president, while General Winfield was the one who did most of the negotiations for America.
Of course, generally. And you've told us about the American half. Would you mind telling us about Mexico's half?
The collapsed Mexican government assigned three people: Don Bernardo Cuzco, Don Miguel Tristan, and Don Luis Gonzaga.
Of course, that Bernardo was such a lucky dog, wasn't he? Except, lucky dogs don't partake in collapsed governments, but it must have been a lapse in judgment.
You're regretting this one, aren't you?
Not yet. The president in the term was President James K. Polk. I always have loved polka.
Is that it?
Yep, moving on. The goal of the treaty was to end the Mexican-American War in America's favor.
Do we even know why the war was started?
Of course we do. He claims that it was started by Mexico laying claim to Texas and America having hissy fit over it. Stacy, your door. It's your house.
Well, obviously, it's my house.
Oh,
It's for you.
well then. Yeah, right. I'll clean it up later. The primary issue that was addressed was the claim to Texas, but also discussed was a peace negotiation and the possession of the areas that would become California, New Mexico, and parts of Utah, Nevada, Colorado, and Wyoming.
It was also decided that the border between America and Mexico would be the Rio Grande River. Now, was it successful?
It was indeed quite a grande negotiation. Peace was made with Mexico and the U.S., more than doubled in size. Mexico even gave up its claim to Texas. The U.S. took a realist approach during this policy.
How so?
Well, it was realist because it established peace, but not without directly benefiting the U.S. with an increase in size and wealth. Because, honestly, what else would be realistic?
So realism tries to maintain a peace as it best benefits the country.
They used military power!
I think you mean diplomacy.
No, the whole reason we have the treaty is because the U.S. won the battle in New Mexico City.
But from there, they used diplomacy to write and create a signable document.
That is true. Well, we both can agree that it was a peace treaty conquest.
Sounds about right. So, you want to go get a drink?
Sure.
Shoes.
Yeah, wouldn't want to start off on the wrong foot.
Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgo is a treaty that we all should know. The Treaty of Guadalupe, Hidalgo, it ended the war with Mexico. First Mexico broke from Spain. North Texas with my family's